Flipper Dave here. I just wanted to do a little update video on my first video of how to flip lawnmowers. I've been doing it for about 5 weeks now, and I just wanted to give you an update on all my profits, what I spent, what I made, how much equipment I bought, how Facebook Marketplace has been going with the buying and selling, and anything that I've learned along the way. So if you watched any of my other videos, you already know that I've come across some items that were way too far gone, namely the Echo backpack blower. That was one thing. I bought it for cheap. However, it was pretty much unfixable. Now, any two-stroke you can fix up with a carburetor, fuel lines, and a spark plug, and maybe the on and off switch if it needs one. However, this thing was in complete shambles. The plastic frame that held the engine in place was completely cracked in like 4 spots. And it's just really not worth my time to try to like epoxy all that stuff back together and then have it crack down the road. So you have to look out for those things, and I've already come across some items that were like that. In addition to some pretty crappy items, I've actually gotten some better items as well. Namely, anything that was 4-stroke. Okay, lawnmowers, except for the one with the bent shaft, however, I did make money on that. Any of the 4-stroke push edgers, the lawnmowers, I made really good money on those. Practically doubling, tripling, even quadrupling my money on that. Recently I bought a Briggs & Stratton push mower from a friend, and it was around $12.50 that I bought it for, because it was part of a deal that I paid $50 for, and it worked out to $12.50 for that lawnmower. I did a long form video on that one, cleaning up the carburetor and everything, and it didn't take me that long. And I sold it that day for $100. So that's a huge profit. And there's a couple of items that I did that as well. I did that with a 4-stroke edger. It was a Craftsman edger that I replaced the pull cord on with just some paracord. I didn't even go and buy a new assembly, just some paracord I got from work. I bought it for $4 and sold it for $75, so that's a really good profit. I bought a Murray lawnmower for $20 and I sold it for $50. I bought a Yard Machine 300 lawnmower. It had a flathead engine on it, so it was old. I bought it for $30 and sold it for $60, and the guy even delivered it to me when I bought it. So I really didn't have to move a muscle on that one. Doubled my money. So it's stuff like that that's really gotten me far with this so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at the profits. I bought 25 items in total over the past 5 weeks. I've only sold 10 items. So that means I still have 15 items at my house that I have not sold yet, and I am up $250 net profit. I've spent around $208 and I've got paid gross $465. So yeah, I'm doing pretty decent, I feel like, for my first round of this. So I have $250 net profit to play with. That has nothing to even do with my full-time job paycheck, has nothing to do with my wife's full-time job paycheck. This is $250 that I have made from this. Now, I can do a couple of things with this. I can either reinvest that into more lawn equipment, maybe some parts, some more tools, or I can start buying more expensive items, namely riding lawnmowers, maybe some old dirt bikes, mini bikes, go-karts, things like that, things that people will pay more money for, things that are more valuable than, buying a $5 leaf blower, putting a new bulb on it, selling it for $20 or whatever. This is really just me getting excited and brainstorming what I could possibly do with this money and how I can grow this business. What I would do differently is pass up deals that seem good on the outside, but really might get you into a whole lot more of a mess than you would think. Most recent deal, I paid $70 for 13 items, and I did make some good money off of that deal. However, now my yard is littered with broken leaf blowers that need way too much work. I'm talking carburetors need to be completely replaced because there's full of water. Fuel lines that are non-existent. Spark plugs that should have been replaced like 10 years ago. Things that will never even work no matter how much you do to them because there's just no compression. I mean, it's basically trash. You just got to throw it away. And if you're okay with that, then go ahead, but I will not be buying things like that in the future. I will look for certain brands. I will look for the condition. I will talk to the seller about what he thinks these things will need, and I'll go from there. Now, these are just some things to think about. I'm still new at this. However, this is just what I've learned over the last 5 weeks. And the channel's been growing nicely. You know, we're at 71 or 72 subscribers. My videos have been getting some decent views. I hope that I've helped a lot of you guys out. I hope that you can learn something from me. And go ahead and leave some comments so I can learn some stuff from you. Let's keep the channel going. Let's keep watching the videos. Thanks for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next, and thanks for watching.